Imagine you are in a situation where something went wrong and someone points a finger at you. Perhaps there was an accident or a misunderstanding, and now you are wondering about the legal fallout. It is natural to feel a bit anxious and want to understand what comes next. The direct answer to whether you have to pay damages if found liable is not always automatically, but usually yes, either directly or through insurance. Being found liable means a court has determined you are legally responsible for causing harm or loss to another party. This responsibility typically comes with a financial obligation, known as damages, to compensate the injured party. The core mechanism here involves the legal principle of accountability. When a court assigns liability, it is essentially saying that your actions, or inactions, were the legal cause of another person's harm. Damages are the monetary remedy intended to make the injured party whole again, covering things like medical bills, lost wages, or property repair. However, the actual payment often depends on several factors, such as the presence of insurance, your financial resources, and whether a settlement can be reached outside of a full trial. So, how does this play out in practice? First, if you have insurance for the type of incident that occurred, like car insurance for an accident or homeowner's insurance for a guest's injury, your insurer will typically step in. They will defend you and, if liability is established, pay the damages up to your policy limits. If you do not have insurance, or the damages exceed your policy limits, you might be personally responsible for the remaining amount. This could involve negotiating a settlement directly with the injured party or their legal representation. Sometimes, if a judgment is very large and you have limited assets, a payment plan might be established, or bankruptcy could be an option, though this comes with its own set of consequences. A key insider detail to remember is the concept of enforceability of judgments. Even if a court orders you to pay damages, the injured party still needs to collect that money. This is where things like way, garnishment, asset liens, or bank account levies might come into play, depending on state laws. Understanding this collection process, sometimes called execution of judgment, highlights why early negotiation and leveraging insurance can be so important. Another point is that the asterisk type of damages awarded can vary from compensatory damages meant to cover actual losses to punitive damages which are rarer and meant to punish particularly bad conduct. Ultimately, being found liable means a legal responsibility has been established. While it usually leads to paying damages, understanding the role of insurance, the potential for settlement, and the various ways judgments can be enforced empowers you to navigate these complex situations more effectively. Proactive communication with your insurance provider and, if necessary, legal counsel can significantly influence the outcome and help protect your financial well-being.